Success isn't random. It follows a code. Welcome to the Conant Code, where we break down the strategies, challenge the myths, and uncover the truth in 5 minutes or less. Now, let's crack the code.
I'm going to tell you a story about a man you know, or at least you think you do. His name has been passed down for centuries, his words quoted endlessly. His teachings shaped the lives of millions, but his story? That part got lost somewhere along the way. He was born more than 2,000 years ago to a family of modest means. He wasn't royalty. He wasn't rich. But what he had, a relentless passion for wisdom and a belief that one person could change the world, turned him into something far more powerful. He traveled far and wide, teaching a new way of living, one rooted in respect, integrity, and responsibility. His message was simple. If we focused on doing what was right, every day, in every interaction, we could transform not just ourselves, but the world around us. He left no writings of his own. His words were captured by his followers, written down, and passed from generation to generation. His ideas spread like wildfire, reshaping entire nations, guiding emperors, and offering a blueprint for life. But the world has a funny way of turning on its own heroes. The man who once united his people was eventually forgotten by them. The land that had embraced his teachings for centuries cast them aside. His ideas, once considered essential for survival, became irrelevant, outdated, silenced. Meanwhile, the rest of the world couldn't get enough of him. His name was spoken in classrooms, his words engraved into stone monuments, his ideas were dissected, debated, revered, but not in the place where it mattered most, his homeland. Here's the kicker. His teachings weren't just about philosophy, they were about action. Real, tangible action. Be honest, be accountable, be better. And yet, in his homeland today, the streets where he once walked have forgotten him. His message is all but erased. So who was this forgotten teacher? You're thinking it sounds familiar, right? You're thinking this must be a story you've heard before, maybe about a prophet from long ago. But it's not. The teacher's name was Kung Fuzi. You know him as Confucius. Funny, isn't it? While much of the world still honors him, Confucius has become little more than a relic in his own homeland, a symbol of the past, tucked away like an old family heirloom. The lesson? What's relevant today can easily be forgotten tomorrow. Heroes can be overlooked. Wisdom can be shelved. But the truth never disappears. It's always there, waiting to be rediscovered by those who need it most. The real question is, what wisdom have we forgotten? What lessons, so obvious, so timeless, are we ignoring right now because they seem too old-fashioned, too simple, too inconvenient? Think about that. And that, my friends, is the Conant Code.
That's it for this episode of the Conant Code. If you got something out of it, share it with a friend, follow the show, and leave a review on your favorite podcast platform. More insights, more strategies, and more code breaking coming soon. Until next time, keep thinking, keep building, and keep pushing forward.